You ever eaten a King Arthur's Ranger cookie? Come along and make it with me. Okay, let's get started. I'm doing 2 batches. So in this bowl I have white sugar, packed light brown sugar. You can use dark, but I chose the light. And 2 sticks of unsalted butter. The butter is at room temperature. And I need to add to that the vanilla. Because it says to beat together the butter or shortening. You can use shortening, vegetable shortening, the sugars, and the vanilla. Okay, I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla. Oh, I also have the salt in there too. It's a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to link the recipe down in the description of the video. So again, I have white sugar, light brown sugar, salt, and unsalted butter in here. You beat these together until they're fluffy. In separate mixing bowls, I have flour, baking powder, and baking soda. I'm just whisking those together. That is a little different because you usually put the salt in your flour mixture too and whisk together. So this is a little different. I'm not doing this in my 8-quart KA because of all the ingredients we add. I just don't think it'd be enough room in there to do a double batch recipe in there without the ingredients spilling over and out of the mixing bowl. Now it says to add the flour mixture. I'm going to stop it and add it because if I add it while it's mixing, the flour will go everywhere. And I'm going to get a towel to cover it because when I start to mix it, the flour is going to go everywhere anyway. And we'll mix that until it's combined. Now we add the oats, the coconut, and the cereal. This also calls for chocolate chips. I don't like chocolate chips in Ranger cookies, so I'm not going to add that. When I fell in love with Ranger cookies, that was the ones from Kroger, which they don't sell them anymore. But anyway, they didn't have chocolate chips, so I'm not going to put chocolate chip in here. In mine. So it's a cup of shredded coconut, and I like the baker's coconut. Let's see. There's 1 cup. There's that. This was my favorite cup measuring cup, and I broke the little handle on it, but I just can't part with it because it's my favorite. And then we need cup of the oats, right? Yep, cup of old-fashioned oats. You know what? Where was I supposed to add the eggs? Forgot to add the eggs. I was like, why is that so dry? It's okay. We'll add them now. It's 2 large eggs. It's like my batter's so dry. It's because dope. You didn't put the eggs in. You make mistakes sometimes. And you keep going. And I'm not going to edit it out. Because those of you that bake, you'll be like, where's the eggs? How's she going to bind the batter? There's no eggs. And I got the instructions right here to the right of me, and I just forgot about the eggs. Didn't see that step. So while I'm measuring out the rest of it, I'm going to stir it up. Okay, now let's add a cup of the oats to each mix. Last thing to add is 3 cups of the Rice Krispie cereal. And now you see why I didn't think I could do double batch, even in my 8-quart. Okay, what I will do is lift this up to make it easier to pour that in. One. And you mix until just the one bit. And that's your cookie dough. But that's it. And I'm going to freeze these. And I'll mix them tomorrow and let you see what they look like. All I'm going to do is scoop them out onto a cookie sheet that's lined with parchment paper. Flash freeze them in the freezer for an hour. Then I will scoop them out into Ziploc bags. And then that's how they'll be stored in the Ziploc bags. Okay, let me unplug everything. I'll let you watch me scoop a few of them off on the cookie sheet, and then I'll bring you back when I'm bagging them. Still can't believe I forgot those eggs, and I got them sitting right there. Oh, that's crazy. Always gotta have eggs. I did forget the eggs once before I made some brownies. This is when I first started baking during the pandemic in 2020. And I was like, got out of the way, baked them and everything, and I was like, brownies are awful thick and didn't really rise at all. I was like, My sister asked, did you forget anything? I said, no, I followed the box ingredients. The bag ingredients anyway. Then I pulled the bag out and looked over and went, yeah. Oh, I didn't put any eggs in there. We still ate them, but believe you me, they were not the best brownies by any means. And I don't think we ate all of them. We ate some of them, and we were just like, yeah, don't do that again. So I made another batch, and did use the eggs, and those we did eat because they were good. So, note to self, don't forget the eggs. Here's my parchment paper one. Cookie sheet, and I need to get my scoop. Bring this back so you can see. And because I'm flash freezing these, I don't have to worry about spacing. If I was baking them, you'd have to leave enough space for them to expand, to flatten out a little bit. But I don't have to worry about that. Because again, I'm flash freezing these. So we'll have some Ranger cookie dough readily available. And again, I'll be back when it's time to put them in the baggies. Alright, here's the cookies. Ended up with 32 of them. They've been in the freezer a little over an hour. And I'm getting ready to bag them up. I have the date, name of the cookie, and the cookie instructions. And we should be able to get 12 cookies in each bag. Well, that last one I only have, 8 up. Get some of the air out, close it up. And that's how it's gonna look. And when I bake some tomorrow, I'll be back and I'll show you how I did that when I bake them up. Okay, here's the Ranger cookies. Cook 2 of them. The bottom of it. Nice and chewy. There's the inside. Good. You can taste the oats in the cereal. And it's got enough sweetness from the sugars. And it's buttery. Good stuff. Oh yeah, that's good. Well, that's it, family. Like the video, leave a nice comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.